Nayax is a publicly traded fintech company that develops payment software and processing devices for the self-service payment space, including electric vehicle chargers, grocery store self-checkout kiosks where there is no cashier present to accept a customer's payment. Nayax's IPO was back in 2021. It is listed here on the NASDAQ, NYAX, as well as the Tel Aviv Stock Exchange, I believe is where it is in Israel. And with me is the CEO, Yair Nechmad, to talk more about Nayax this morning. Great to have you here. And tell me how it works. How does the company work with the payment processing?
So the whole idea that we started the business on the unattended business back in 2005, basically we come to the conclusion quite quickly that we have to enable the customers with a full solution, end-to-end solution, which include the hardware, software, backend, management, and all the reporting behind this. And that's enabled, at the end of the day, the cashless solution that we are providing for the customers. On this market, just to emphasize that this is a market that already exists for more than 50 years. The unattended vending machine or kiddie rides, all of this kind of product already accept a cash solution. And we came to a very neat and slick solution that enable the customers to install our units without us going to the units, to the machines in a very easy way to do business with.
And currently there is a payment processing device on the EV chargers, but users have to download the app to be able to access it. But that is changing, right? They're being retrofitted. And how is Nayax playing a role in that?
So this is an extremely interesting business in terms of the electrical vehicle chargers, because it started mostly with the DC charger, and then there is the AC charger. There are two different modes of speed of charging. DC charging is always come with some sort of a solution that enable what you call card present, and this is embedded mostly on the factories. And AC chargers were a little bit left alone without any kind of what you call regulation, any kind of direction from the regulators how to operate. So every owners of a charger created his own what you call application or prepaid solution, and that's created a lot of friction in the market. So slowly the regulator came into this from California to Germany to UK, and also enforce or ask or instruct the producers to put also a card present solution, which is open loop solution. And that's opened the door for Nayax to be really embedded in more than just the DC charger, also the AC charger, and that's how we are scaling the business with the electrical vehicle chargers. On top of it, there is a lot of services behind it and controlling all the charger, because it's a little bit different complex solution regarding the charger, the consumer journeys.
And the Nayax devices are also found on vending machines, laundromats. It's being used at JFK Airport here in New York. Where all can we find your devices?
So we are more than 1 million point of sale. I think we're one of the largest, one owner of so many customers. Like we have more than 76,000 customers, more than 1 million point of sale. It's more than 80 countries that we are operating, all with card present, connecting to more than 50 acquirers. So we can enable a transaction that start and operating in New Zealand or in Australia or in Japan, all over Europe, North America, South America. And we can, if anyone is sending his machines from one place to another place, he doesn't have to do any kind of integration. It's just one contract with Nayax, and we can operate his machine or his unattended solution all over the world.
Interesting. Now you're also a software company, so this allows people to track their purchases with the device and can gather that data, make better business decisions.
Yeah, for sure. We are actually putting in the hands of the customers two things. One is the enablement of payment as a cashless payment, and the other thing is managing his operation in order him to take the better decision when to come to the machine, with what product to come to the machine, and how to deal with jams or any kind of problem that he has with the connect, anything that created what we call physical alert or logical alert. We are supporting the customers. And that's how he can make his business more efficient, because he needs less of employees and can have what we call productivity per employee much bigger, much higher.
Yeah. Now you do charge a fee per transaction. So that's your business model. And revenue is up at 36% year over year compared to last year. Talk about the breakdown of the business. Like how much is those transaction fees part of your overall business model?
So basically, the model is built from three pillars. One is the one-time payment for the hardware, and the other one is the SaaS level, which is split to two. One is the services, which every unit that is connected is paying some kind of a services on a dollar rate or euro or any kind of a local currency, and the processing, as you just mentioned, a part of the transaction. All of this is creating a big know-how regarding the trajectory of the business, because we see how many customers we have. We see the tailwind from consumer behavior utilizing in the machine more and more cashless solution. So we have what you call a very nice trajectory to see into the future that the 35% growth year over year will keep on continuing, and we're just riding on this tailwind of demand from customer, our solution as a strategy, ease of doing business, and the consumer behavior that really pushing into the digital era and really utilizing more and more cashless solution within the unattended.
Now, speaking of growth, electric vehicles, we've, kind of a slowdown, at least here in the US. And part of it is range anxiety, and we don't have the charging infrastructure here that I think we need, but there's a lot of money being allocated to that, and it looks like it will be coming at some point in the future. Is that a big area of growth for you?
The total addressable market of unattended originally that we did research around this is around 50 million point of sale machines. The trajectory of the EV charging is taking to 2030 to more than 100 million. So we're talking about even bigger market than the original unattended market. So we see this as a big market that can take place in the near 5 to 6 years, and we believe strongly that we have the what you call the one-stop solution to serve this market.
Mm-hmm. And the US is requiring that the EV chargers have a payment device on them. That's going to be part of regulation. So that would be an area of growth as well, I would think.
It started from California. It started at the beginning from DC charging, and then from California also moving to the AC charging. And now it's becoming to be regulated that most of the AC chargers that are public will have to carry an unattended payment solution.
Talk a little bit about the pandemic. Of course, so many of us got used to, electronic payments and kind of doing things remotely and online. Has that stuck? And do you think that that is something that will be with us for the foreseeable future?
I think that the histories regarding what happened during the pandemic and then afterwards affected some of the consumer change, the consumer behavior changed. On top of it, afterwards there was a little bit what you call a supply chain issue. But the trend, if you look backwards in our business, we're looking backwards 20 years. It's like a straight line of what you call demand that increase and increase year over year. To a cashless solution, a cashless and telemetry solution.
Yeah, well, and I have teenagers, and I don't think they ever carry cash. So they want everything on their phones and their card, their electronic payments. So yeah, Yair, thank you so much for explaining Nayax, a very exciting company.
Thank you very much for hosting me. Thank you very much.